Hello everyone, greetings dear Aristobats, fellow immortals and mortals yet to be claimed by the night. Welcome to this lady's humble abode. I sound a bit different today, that's because I'm talking to you through the new PC, and I'm not very satisfied with my sound, but no matter what I did on my settings, obviously the two PCs have different sound cards, so I can make them sound the same no matter what I do. I will try to fix it in the future. I just wasted too much time dealing with both sound and graphics on this PC that if I kept going with it before actually recording, I would have missed Valentine's Day, for which we're here today. So I've been saying that I've wanted to play Nikke and Genshin on the channel for some time, I guess, but I haven't been able to play any of them and record at the same time on my previous PC due to older equipment. Now I can, and what better time to start playing it than around Valentine's Day time. Now, to preface this for next week, because obviously now it's not Valentine's Day, I wanted to do a special on Valentine's Day because it's one of my favorite holidays. I don't care about the whole consumerism arguments, the whole thing that you must have somebody with you to enjoy it, etc, etc. I just like the feeling of celebrating love, and no, unlike those girls that constantly complain that if you have somebody to love, you should celebrate love all the time. I don't have that, so I get to celebrate it only once a year. And if I ever got a boyfriend, I'd still celebrate it on a bigger scale on Valentine's Day instead of every day that most people want to do. I don't know why I'm saying all that. I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just trying to explain why I'm doing this and why I wanted to be a special like I did on Halloween, which is another favorite holiday of mine. So what are we doing today? Today we'll be starting Nikke's Fatal Maid event. As from my understanding, it is a Valentine's Day themed event, to which I personally will be introduced to Velvet for the first time, because while I have been playing the game for some time, I've yet to meet all the Nikke available. Before we start, as always, I have to mention my microphone is in close proximity to my mouse and keyboard, so there will be some clicking. If this is something that bothers you, perhaps this video is not for you. Now, without further ado, let's get into Fatal Maid. The Maid Cafe at the Outpost. What's wrong, girls? Huh? Oh goodness! I hadn't seen her bunny outfit this close before. I feel it should be expected that I'll be censoring lots of this stuff. Huh? Why are you all staring at me like that? Well, I think you should consider changing your outfit first. Ah, you mean into a maid outfit? Why didn't you say so sooner? Give me a second. Ta-da! How do I look? I love this outfit. I want this outfit. Do you think Master will like it? Wow. I think he'll probably like it. You do remember everything you were taught, right? Of course, I remember it all perfectly. Okay, then you can start tomorrow. Sounds good. Is this where I'll be working? No, you'll be assigned to the ARC branch during the event. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Then I'll head off and get some rest for my first day tomorrow. Jingle. Aid? Are you sure it's gonna be okay? I mean, I'm sorry, but the cafe survived this long with you in it, so... I mean, I'm not saying this menacingly, but if you've played the game, you know that Soda is clumsy as fuck, so... It'll be fine. Velvet's been in our squad for a while now. Really? And she's been trained properly anyway. I'll have to look this up after I'm done, because now I'm curious. If she's always been in their team, I thought it was just the three of them. Yeah, you're right. But besides, if anything happens, I'll handle it all. No. Velvet needs to do her job properly too. What? I taught her myself after all. She'll be fine. Yes. Thanks for all your hard work, Coco. It wasn't hard. In fact, it was fun. Fun? Velvet was a real agent, you know. She even taught me how to be one. Wow, I want to learn too. You're not ready for that yet. If you tripped while trying to hide, you'd be in big trouble. Aww. Let's go get some rest now. This event, something tells me it's not going to be easy. Alright. Oh wow. Okay, she looks nice from this angle, not gonna lie. Before we start, let's see actually if Velvet is in their team. But oh wait. Yeah, I can see it from the menu. I thought I wouldn't because I don't have neither one. Oh, maybe I have Aid. From this team, I don't think I have any. Let's see. Yeah, apparently I have none. I don't know how that happened. I literally have one from every squad, but I don't have anyone from their squad. Made for you, yes. Aid, cocoa soda. Oh, so every girl that gets a maid outfit or a no bunny outfit. This is Soda and Aid who are already in the team. So yeah, I thought it was Aid, Cocoa, and Soda, but apparently this one, this is Privacy. Yes, she also joined them during her event as a maid. I think there was an event. I'm not sure. I've actually not played many of the events on this game because I came in late. But yeah, anyway, this makes sense. So Velvet is now one of them because she got a maid costume. Or rather the opposite, because she became part of the team, she got a maid costume. But wasn't Velvet part of another squad? I will look that up after the video. Okay, so let's enter. Goodness. By the way, I love Coco and I'm so mad I still don't have her. But anyway, my goodness, my new setup is so uncomfortable. By the way, about the voices, because as you know, I'm always doing voices. I play the game in Japanese, and because I have none of these characters, I haven't memorized their voice very well. That's why I'm doing my own. Otherwise, I would have tried, as always, to go as close to it as I can. But yeah, now I'm just making things up because I haven't memorized their voices. So, reward boost Nikke. Mihara is doable for me. She's my favorite, so she's in high levels. But see, nobody from... Why Trony? Why is Trony here? Anyway. Let's start. Yeah, I can't take anyone else. I'm just... I mean, since Mihara is 140 level, this is going to be easy, so no matter who I choose. Two Miharas, why not? Let's take Snow White and Clay. By the way, if you're meta players, you're gonna hate me because I play the game however I want. Hehe. See, it's very small, yeah. It doesn't matter who I bring. I briefly stop by the Ark to run a quick errand. I pause in front of a familiar Maid cafe sign. Aid hasn't asked me to help out at the cafe. There's no particular reason for me to stop by it. I should probably just head back. You could stop for a coffee, hello? Or sweets, or whatnot. I wonder if Velvet's working? Maybe I should take a quick look, just in case. Seems like I've found a reason to stop by after all. One thing that you are allowed to tell me because I'm a little bit behind with the main story as well, so I generally appreciate if you guys didn't spoil me. But yeah, was that mentioned at any point before that Velvet would join the cafe, or is this an information we're taking for granted because of the event? Feel free to tell me in the comments if you wish. Suppressing my quickening pace, I enter the cafe. I'm quickly enveloped by a warm and cozy atmosphere. They're not ready? But no one comes to welcome me. They're busy. What's with this atmosphere? Did something happen? Master... Whee! Velvet suddenly appears and clings to my arm. Master, you came to see me? Not really. Did you know? Not really, no. Liar. I'll have to punish you for being dishonest, naughty master. Oh, she's an S&M queen? I don't know. I'm stupid. Right here, lady, right here. Okay, I get it. So the pompon makes sense now a little differently because at first I thought, oh, okay, she likes pom-poms, it's nothing. But yeah, if she is a mistress of any sort, you know, that is something that can be used for torment of the pleasurable sort. I follow Velvet's head and sit at an empty table. What would you like to order, master? I'm sorry, I cut it out, but I said omurice please. Listen, I cannot be following both Japanese and English accent at the same time, okay? Omurice please is how you say it. Okay, please wait a moment. What's the matter? Why are you guys so worried? Aid? Did something happen? Well, you see... A few hours earlier. Welcome back, master. I'll escort you to a table inside. What would you like to order? Oh, you can find today's special on the menu. Here, let me show you. No need to get impatient, masters. There may only be one of me, but I'll serve you with my all. Oh, okay. Velvet, if it's okay with you, could I have your number? My number. Velvet leans down and whispers into the guest's ear. That may be a little tricky. But if you order a parfait and share it with me, maybe I'll change my mind. Parfait! One parfait here, please! Just one? Two, please! Come on, it's working! Why are you guys mad at her? I guess it makes the cafe look a bit like a host club, right? That's something they don't want, because it is a respectable establishment. This shouldn't be allowed. You see why I love this game, guys? It's dumb, like, it's so funny. I don't understand why so many people are against it. I'm not talking about men, by the way. I know men don't have a problem with this game. But yeah, the main story is really powerful. I'm not saying the main story is dumb, but the events are usually very funny, and if not funny, entertaining at least. I don't understand the bickering, but anyway. Thank you. Here, let me give you a stamp. Masked? Is that going to be a problem? Yeah, she's supposed to have a maid outfit too, although it's just... okay, no, I was looking at just this, but her... I guess I should call them sleeves. Yeah, these are also very maid-coded. Looks like it might be. I don't think it's that big of a problem. Oh, is that the Nikke that cannot speak because everything she says is killing? Like mermaid? I'm talking about the one that is in the confinement part of the... Oh my god, I cannot explain it. There are 3 Nikke when you start the game that are supposedly in prison and you are supposed to get them out. And I wonder if the one that has her mouth covered is this one because she wasn't wearing that outfit in the prison part. But still... excuse me? If I order a cake, will you share it with me? Oh, I'm sorry guys, I wasn't... Oh my god. I have to get used to playing multiple characters. No, I'm not hungry. But the Velvet's willing to eat with her guests. So, I'm Anchor. Yeah, that's true. Alright. I knew things would turn out like this. Also, it's causing a problem for female customers. If one person does it, others will start expecting it too. That's what happened. So it doesn't only make it hard for the fact that it's making the establishment look like a host club, but because other customers want the same treatment and obviously expect it from all the girls, not just Velvet. After that, all the customers started specifically requesting for Velvet. Okay, they left them alone. But yeah, it's trouble, I get it. In the end, the rest of us got stuck doing kitchen work. Trony and I are fine since we were always assigned to the kitchen anyway, but... Oh, she's a cook? I have no interest in work in the kitchen. You should take this opportunity to get used to the kitchen duties. You keep failing your professional maid evaluations. Oh, great. That's because Must keeps making pirate food however she feels like it. Oh! By the way, where is Drake? I haven't seen her for a while. She went off to change her clothes a while ago. Said it was boring working here. Platter. Omurice for table 3 is up. Excuse me, you're coming on? Oh no, that's her chair. I'm trying to understand it because I saw this. My eyes can comprehend what I'm looking at. I'm looking at her chair, I'm looking at the delicacies here, the bag here, the map of the tables, which by the way is very cool detail for them to put it, that she has the whole map here. I'm not going to talk about the whole idea of how she's moving though. I really dislike her design. Got it. Velvet has been weaving her way through the cafe serving other customers, approaches me with the omurice in hand. Your omurice, master. Velvet sets the plate down on the table and sits on my thigh. Oh my god, girl. Look. And this is a perfect point to show the battle starting because it makes absolute sense for a fight to come here. I'm sure that the rest of the Nikke in there right now imagine this battle with them shooting Velvet, but... Velvet is sitting on my thigh. She scoops up a bit of omurice and offers it to me. Fun fact no one asked for, I really want to do this one day to somebody. Velvet, could you get down? No, that's not the way to tell her. I don't want to. Ah, okay, she... I was worried she was going to take it another way. I can feel the gazes of the surrounding customers on us. Get down, please. Sure, if you take a bite of this. I take a bite of the omurice. The gazes of the surrounding customers begin to turn hostile. Is it good? No, that's very rude. It is. Maybe it's because I'm feeding it to you. You don't do this with other customers too, right? Well, what do you think? Let's talk somewhat private. Velvet and I enter the break room, followed by Aid. Velvet? Don't you think your customer service is a little too aggressive? Really? In what way? There's too much physical contact. Oh, that kind of treatment is reserved only for you, a real master. I'm not that extreme with other customers. Aid, is she saying the truth? Telling the truth, my English? That doesn't seem right either. Aid catches my glance and nods. Yes, you must treat all customers sincerely at all times. Is that so? Velvet steps closer to me. So I have to treat the other customers out there. Velvet's fingertips tickle my chest. The same way I treat you. Really? Yes, at least during cafe operating hours. Do as Aid says. It's negatively affecting your co-workers. But I don't want to. Even if you don't want to, you have to. It's a job, girl. If we all did what we wanted at jobs, it'll be great. You have to get along with others in Maid for you. Just like before when you told me to get in line. Aren't you being a bit too cold only towards me? Before was during the pursuit. And now? Until you make a decision, you'll probably keep feeling like I'm being cold. A decision about what? About where you're going to be. So Aid didn't have a squad before, she was alone? I've already joined you and became a part of Maid for you. Isn't that enough? It's not about where you are physically. I also. Oh, master. Hi, Coco. Coco enters the break room holding a sketchbook. What's that? Oh, this? Because shows us what she's drawn in the sketchbook. It looks like a bunch of pink and red blobs. Since Velvet is new, I'm going to put this up so our customers can recognize her. Oh, is that the drawing that they posted on Twitter? If you haven't seen, before announcing Velvet as a new Nikke that we can acquire, they posted a drawing, a very specific drawing, for us to guess who this was going to be, and it was Coco's drawing, so it's probably this. Oh, okay. Customers will probably frequent us more often. Yep, the more the merrier. Looks like I don't have time to just hang around here then. This newbie maid is heading off to work extra hard. Velvet leaves the break room. I know, I'm so sorry. This didn't help. Should I draw you an A2, master? Sure, thank you. That day, the Maid Cafe was a huge success. By closing time, 85% of the customers had requested to be served by Velvet.
どこまで私を追い詰めてくれるかしら。ユニ、ちょっと待っててね。さっき当たった場所、気持ちよかったわ。
Since we're here, and it's my first Nikke game, how about you guys tell me who's your favorite Nikke in the comments if you play the game? By the way, I saw a post about Clay online. People say that they prefer the other one. I forget her name now. From the two cheerleaders. I prefer her. I think she's very cute. I mean, not that the other girl isn't cute, but Clay is more of my kind of character. After the Maid Cafe closes, Aid and I return to the commander's room. Good work today. Otsukaresama. You too, master. I caused trouble again, didn't I? No, you didn't, and it wasn't trouble, so don't say that. Yes, master. By the way, what do you plan to do from now on? And are things going to be okay at the cafe? Aid? Oh, sorry. Something fell off about today's service. No, it's nothing. I'll tell you once I'm more certain. Forget I said anything. Alright. Also, as far as the cafe is concerned, I'll figure it out. It's not the way we want to attract customers either. To start with, I'll try to convince Velvet and then... Do you think she'll be receptive? I mean, she didn't even listen to me. Why would she listen to Aid? Well, first I need to get to know her better. I still don't really know anything about her. I know her name, that she was a secret agent. Oh, that's why she was alone. And that ever since her squad disbanded, oh, she had a squad, okay? She's been constantly on the run. But aside from those three things, it seems like nothing's changed since Coin Rush. She was in Coin Rush? I mean, I saw the outfit, but the last Coin Rush I played was the one that Soda got her costume. Not because I didn't want to play it, but because, as I've said many times, I hate playing on the mobile, so there's only so much I can remember to do. Yeah, she hardly ever talks about her past. And also, what she said to Velvet earlier, Master. I've brought it up before, about deciding where she belongs. Yeah. She dodged the question back then, just like she did this time. Maybe she's not ready to decide. It's not that I don't understand, but... Aid lets out a small sigh. Velvet probably doesn't know how. Yeah. And acting all confident and all... Maybe she's an escapist in that regard, I guess. Like, why have to deal with something so serious when I can just have fun, you know? How to find a place in a new environment. How to get close to new people. And how to respond to kindness. Yeah, she's competitive, that we saw. Still, I think she's slowly improving. The way she acts during business hours, that's probably her way of expressing herself. She works hard and produces results. Sales-wise, we're doing pretty well. Yeah. Anyway, sorry for taking up all your time, Master. No, don't worry about it. I'll stop by the cafe tomorrow, again. Okay, Master. Thank you, as always. After Aid leaves... Huh? I searched my pockets, but my phone is nowhere to be found. She took my phone. Security? Did I leave it at the Maid cafe? I tried calling my own number, but the call doesn't go through. So I have to head back. I throw on my coat and head back to the Ark. A little later, I return to the Maid cafe in search of my phone, but the lights are still on. I quietened my steps and carefully approached the cafe door. Beyond the closed door, I can faintly hear Velvet's voice along with the man's. Girl, not inside the cafe, ew. What? You're giving up already? I'm a little disappointed. Please, it's all my fault. I don't have anything left. She took all his money? Is that so? From where I'm standing, it looks like you've still got plenty left in you. Come on, just try a little harder. I understood the joke at the final phrase, but my first thought was money. I know that men's first thought wasn't money, but it's okay, guys. I don't hold it against you. This game does this on purpose. From where I'm standing, it looks like you've still got plenty left in you. Come on, just try a little harder. I rush into the Maid cafe. Huh? A man in black suit and sunglasses is tied up tightly and lying on the floor. You're here. Velvet digs her heel hard into the man's back. Hey, call the police. This woman is... Can you be quiet? Ah! You came for this, right? Velvet holds up my phone. Who's he? Oh, this? He snuck in and was installing bugs and cameras. What? So I was just showing him a bit of affection. He was installing bugs and cameras. Let's talk about that privately. Velvet Karate chops the back of a man's neck, and he goes limp instantly. Are you allowed to do that? Why not? He's the one who was up to no good. He should be grateful he still has his arms and legs. He came to capture me, you know. Well, more like gather information or to capture me. Surprised? Seems like you still don't get how dirty things can get, huh, Master? Why are they after you? Well, isn't it obvious? I'm useful. What do you mean? I have my uses. I'm useful. What do you mean? I'm useful. Back then, Mustang, or should I say the president, did a lot of bad things. And I happen to know every sordid detail. Not sure if you realize, but the president has plenty of enemies. So she's a tetra. And not just for business reasons, but it's annoying, honestly. We committed those bad deeds together. And he's far worse than I am. I can imagine that for him. Not to be shady or anything, but he's a little zestful the way he says entertainment. I can do it right. In Japanese is a bit too extreme. I don't know how the voice actor does it in English. But now he pretends to be all noble and righteous. So this is his past before becoming the president. So if they catch me and work me over, they think they can expose everything from the past, or so they believe. That said, the only reason I'm still alive is thanks to the president's little act. In the old days, my squad and I would have been dead by now. And it's not like he lacked the power or the means to make it happen. With just one snap of his fingers, He could have made us disappear, making it seem as if we never existed. But he didn't. Yeah, exactly. I wonder what's gotten into him. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Velvet lifts the arm of the unconscious man. Isn't this... On the back of the man's hand is a stamp from the Maid Cafe. He came in as a customer earlier today. No way. I still don't know who sent him. But I'm pretty he sure didn't come here. Is that a play on words? Because I believe he shouldn't be here, but after, sure. Anyway, but I'm pretty he sure didn't come here to watch me say stuff like coochie woochie boing. Oh. And he wasn't the only one. There were about 6 of them, I reckon. He's the only one foolish enough to try sneaking in tonight. So what happened earlier today was me killing 2 birds with 1 stone. If I want to stop them from pulling anything stupid, I figure it'd be better if I step in. This guy's a small fry anyway. Velvet shakes a phone that seems to belong to the man. They use secure phones but don't even bother deleting their instructions. What amateurs. The phone screen reads... sorry, that was me. The phone screen reads, collect all information on Shade by any means necessary. Shade? That was a squad you were in before. Yeah, but it was disbanded. It's going to be exhausting guarding the cafe in the meantime. I thought you weren't interested in the Maid Cafe. I have to stay here for now, and it'll be annoying if things get ugly. Like I said, I've been on the run ever since the president dissolved Shade. Do you have any idea how exhausting that is in a place tiny, as in dark? Being on the run means you had pursuers, right? Yeah. Those people, if you can even call them that, are the people from this incident the same ones who were chasing you back then? No, the people after me before were legit. I almost got caught several times. What happened to them? What do you think happened? Don't worry, those guys won't be involved this time. As capable as they were, seeing me make such a big deal of coming under your protection will make them cautious. Right, because I have a whole army of sexy girls to protect. My value versus the risk of crossing them. They were way between those two. I even led them to that conclusion from the start. What does it matter to you? You've got nothing to lose. If anything, you stand to gain. You've got a dedicated maid now. Velvet pokes my chest. Anyway, that's enough story for today. I hadn't planned on talking about this in the first place. Velvet brushes my lips lightly with her fingertip. Whenever I'm around you, I end up letting something vulnerable slip without even realizing it. Velvet easily lifts the unconscious man with one hand. I'll get going then. Let's go to summer. As far as all of this is concerned, let me handle it. Don't tell the others. They wouldn't be much help anyway. Actually, I think they would, but anyway, Velvet leaves a Maid Cafe.
殴るのはあんまり好きじゃないんだけど。
That is the consensus with most Nikke, I think. No matter what their behavior is, they usually care about things. Even though they're robots, but... Can you guys let me attack anything? Thank you. The next day at the Maid Cafe. The majority of the customers continue to request for Velvet, who darts around the cafe with ease. And yet... Oh, master! This is a secret space meant only for us maids. I'm afraid you're not allowed in. She blocks a customer attempting to sneak inside. Master? Is that a button? Here, you drop this. She retrieves the surveillance device from under the table. Oh. God. Excuse me? Okay, that wasn't her. But there's a loud noise coming from the restroom. Sorry, miss. It looks like some cleaning supplies have fallen over. Once in a while, she even gets her hands dirty. This is how the morning passes. Are you okay? No. Seriously, why are there so many of them? Because yesterday was just a preview. On top of that, they're all amateurs with no fundamentals, so it's even more annoying. Even if I want to play dumb, it's also blatantly obvious. That's true. These would-be intruders do seem sloppy even to me. Do you think there might be some other motive? Maybe they are trying to get beaten by her. Maybe they are indeed no real undercover dudes. Maybe they are customers that are trying to get bitten by her. Maybe these amateurs are only a distraction, while someone else goes after the real target. What real target? Wasn't I the final goal from the start? I'm really engaging with them directly. Any diversionary tactics would be pointless. They could be after me. They might want to harm the other maids. I think it's the other maids then. That's exactly why I'm doing this, isn't it? I won't let that happen. Well, that's true. Then do you have any idea who's behind this? I don't know. There are just too many possibilities. Like I said yesterday, these guys are small fry. If they were actually competent, we could at least narrow it down. But with guys like this, it's even harder to tell. Honestly, it's like they just grabbed some random thugs off the street. Maybe they were a group that broke apart once and reformed. That would explain a few things. If they needed results, they might rush in without thinking. At that moment, another customer enters the Maid cafe. The way they keep glancing around looks incredibly suspicious, even to me. Great, here we go again. When am I finally going to kick them all out? Ugh, whatever, I'm taking a break. Velvet heads into the break room and collapses onto the sofa. Why don't you ask for help? Velvet lifts her head slightly, still sprawled across the sofa. You should ask the others for help. This is about keeping the Maid cafe safe, so they'd definitely be willing to help. No way. Why? Just no. Bringing it up won't hurt. You've got nothing to lose. What do you mean I've got nothing to lose? Velvet sits up straight. Asking for help means I need help. And needing help means I'm in a bad spot. Being in a bad spot means that it's the perfect time to take me down, isn't it? See? How's that nothing to lose? My life is on the line. You know that would never happen. Yeah, I know. But still... Velvet rests her chin on her hand and looks out the window. Still, this is just how I do things. I've lived my whole life like this. Wouldn't it be strange if I suddenly changed overnight? Well, yeah, you need adjustment time. Nothing bad is going to happen, you have my word. How are you gonna guarantee that? I'll figure something out. What kind of answer is that? So responsible? She liked it though. Even so, it's rather sweet proposition. Velvet stares out the window for a while. After a long pause, she speaks again. Alright. I'll humor you and bring it up once. And this is the last battle I can do today because I'm out of those little things that give you permission to play stages. Forget the name. I could buy some, I have two options, but I haven't got Velvet still, like I've said, so I like to save my gems for wishes. Of course I'll help. I thought something strange was going on too. Some of the customers have been acting oddly. And so have you, Velvet. I noticed it too. The customers keep acting weird, so... I've been wondering whether we should report it to the ACPU. I knew it. So it's some kind of covert operation. I already have a plan laid out. You're going to help me? Of course. Why? Because we're family. Velvet, we don't know what kind of life you lived before. In fact, we don't have the faintest idea. So please tell us. Tell us what you're thinking. What are you feeling? Here, take this. Coco hands Velvet a thin plastic wrapped pouch. What is this? A letter writing set. I heard that writing a letter helps when it's hard to put things into words. Coco is smart. I mean, I knew she's smart, but know how smart because I haven't played lots of her events that have her in. It's usually just Aid and Coco, what I've played personally. I love the little gadget inside her umbrella. It's so cool in these things. It's probably her weapon, I can tell, but I don't have her, so I don't know. You can use these colored pencils too. Coco hesitates, looking at the colored pencils, and lifts her head. Your hair color is similar to mine, so I'll let you use this one. Coco pulls out the shortest colored pencil, the pink one, and holds it out. Velvet takes it nonplussed. That's a new word for me. You've never let me use that one. Because your hair is green, Soda. That's true, but still. You're also very clumsy. You could break it, and from my understanding, she uses pink a lot. While Coco and Soda bicker with one another, Velvet blinks silently, staring down at the writing paper and colored pencil in her hand. What did I tell you? Aid, don't you hate me? When you were chasing me back at the coin rush, I felt a lot of hostility from you. I don't hate you. What happened in the coin rush was a pretty unique situation. And you were a target in Master too. But after you joined our squad, you've been working really hard. And you've been a great student under my tutelage. So, Velvet was an enemy. Interesting. I wonder if it was the coin rush I played, but I really remember that it was just a competition that Soda was participating in against that Nikke that is all about shopping and fashion and all, and some other girls that they were dressed like pole dancers. Yeah. I think that's all that had happened in that coin rush. I don't know. Even if your performance isn't exactly the best. Well, I've never done this kind of work in my life, so that's to be expected. Which is why I should get back to my old line of work. Velvet squats down in front of Coco, meeting her eyes. Hey kid. No, Coco. Yes? Do you like covert operations? Oh, they're going to do it together? Oh, that's so cute! By the way, I haven't realized exactly, again, because I haven't played many events with Coco, or I haven't had her so that we have any conversations. But from my understanding, she is the only maid in there that actually still sees herself as a weapon. Like, she enjoys the idea of being a Nikke on the front lines or as a spy or whatnot. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting so far from her. So she does feel a little bit like a child who does play pretend while working at a maid cafe, that she's a spy and all. But I don't know, again, I haven't experienced her as much. I just know that so far, whenever she shows up, she steals the show, and I really, really want her. Let's make a few wishes before closing this, because, like I said, I'm trying to keep... Oh, the day changed. Okay, yeah, leave me. Okay, now I can make a few wishes. Let's see. Come home, you. Come on. By the way, I got the gloomy librarian girl first try, and I've come to believe that perhaps the game gives you Nikke easily if you haven't played for long, because I hadn't played for a month or so. And it's not the first time either, like I've taken Nikke with the first wish many times when I haven't played for a while. You are foul right now. I've given it so many wishes and it still doesn't, like, I'm sure I've done over 20 wishes by now. 30 maybe. And I get nothing. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to leave it here and keep collecting. So yeah, this was my first video of Nikke. I tried to make it a bit more lively by adding voices per usual, but I don't know how perhaps new viewers will see that. I really hope I can finish the second part as well by February 14th, because I want to be right on time for Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I actually like Velvet a lot. Like, at first I wanted her for design, obviously. I like her design. But now I like her as a character as well, so I'll be trying extra hard to get her. And if I don't manage this time, I will put her on my wish list at the wishing, whatever that's called. Banner? I don't know. I know nothing about Nikke terminology, to be fair. I've been playing very casually and I wing most things, but I know about the story. I've been following the story, and if I forget things, I go back and rewatch so that I can remember, because I like it. Anyway, I hope I can play more in the future, even from the main story, because like I said, I'm left behind. I don't know how people are going to get this. I know there is a big YouTuber out there that plays this and everybody's fine with him, and then smaller creators, and there are many big Nikke creators as well, but since I won't be doing only Nikke on my channel, I don't know how others will see that. I was worried about it, just like I was with What in Hell is Bad, but I want to be able to play games that I enjoy on the channel and find people who also enjoy them too. And I know that not everyone is going to understand some of these games like this and What in Hell is Bad, because they're very sexual in nature, but I think there's beauty to these games as well. Like Nikke, for example, like I said while playing earlier, might be what most people who don't play think is a gooning game, but it has such an amazing story, very dark story as well. It does rely a lot on the power of friendship as well, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a very good tale, in my opinion. As far as characters are concerned, I think the writing for some is really good as well. Like, as a writer, I enjoy the different versions they've created, and it's a game that you can see that they're using many anime tropes. So anime tropes, if you watch many anime, you will probably notice that there's a lot of repetition. Nikke has managed to create many characters from even same tropes and make them different enough to be standing out from each other, and I appreciate that a lot. So yeah, we'll see what happens, how it's going to be received on the channel. I definitely can keep playing now What in Hell is Bad as well, because I had to take it out of my old PC. There wasn't enough space to keep playing Genshin in the old PC and reverse. So now I can put it on the new PC with Nikke and Genshin and keep playing here. I hope that in the future, if I won't somehow reach people who enjoy my content on these games, I can at least get some of the people watching me love these games as well and see them more than being just gooning games, because What in Hell is Bad is also considered a gooning game, but for women or gay people. It's with men, and this is with women, that's the difference. And What in Hell is Bad doesn't have a very strong story compared to Nikke, but I still enjoy it, so I think that all games, regardless of their content, should have a chance for viewership. And Nikke is a big game, doesn't need it that much, but What in Hell is Bad doesn't have it, for example, and I want more people to see it because it's a fun game. And yeah, this is a huge conversation. We had this whole thingy going on with NSFW games and getting erased from HIO and Steam, and I don't want to be the kind of creator that has to censor this kind of games, because this too is art to me. For other people it might not be, for some people it might be just entertainment, for others just gooning indeed. But for me, all sorts of art, whether that's SFW, NSFW, whether that's horror or a heartwarming story, I think everything should be allowed in terms of art. Like, people should be able to express themselves, And the team behind this game is extremely talented, in my opinion. Not just the writers, the designers as well. And I remember I watched even an interview, it was I think with the developers, and there was this woman that overlooked the designs of the women in the game, something like that. And I was so surprised because at first I thought this game was completely made by men, and it was a pleasant surprise to see women in the team. So yeah, I think it's worth a shot, and I will try to keep playing it as much as time allows me, as well as the other games I want to play. Anyway, I talked a lot again. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. I hope you have a lovely week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
鏡